Hello, Uganda. This is Jeremiah, back with you on the growing community. Number one, I want to take this opportunity to thank all the people that continuously follow us on our YouTube channel here at Limcook University of Creative Technology. Today is a very, very great day. There is a lot that is moving across the globe in our country. Number one, we have a brother, Honorable Lieutenant General PSG in prison, in jail for a good period of time. There is the election that is Kawempe North Division, and it's a ride that is running per now, because what I know today, people have gone for nomination, all those that are contesting for that post. But today I'm with a brother, a senior analyst in politics and community engagement, that I would like him to share much about us on the question that we shall have to share. But let him first greet us and get to know who is here in the studio. Yes, big brother.
Yeah.
A great afternoon.
Good afternoon, how are you, sir?
Let some people that are watching us across the globe get to know who you are.
Okay, good afternoon, viewers of our channel. I'm Ayabazubo Daniel, and I'm here in the studio. Thanks for inviting me, sir.
All right then. It's very powerful. Today, I believe you know what is taking place within the country.
Yes.
We are seeing the rage of Dr. Chiza Besigye is being put in prison. This man of NUP, the spokesperson, Honorable John Senyon, recently was vouching us about the capture whereby the police came to their headquarters and they collected everything, their offices, without their knowledge, without a search warrant. And even today, it's another day whereby people that are contesting for the Member of Parliament, Kawempe, North Division, are going for nomination. So that's where the current state of our country is. What do you have to say about the instance of this? Many people are saying Dr. Chiza Besigye was going to involve himself in a case of murdering the president of the nation.
Okay, welcome, moderator, viewers of this radio. I'm welcoming you all. Once again, I'm Ayabazubo Daniel, pursuing my bachelor in broadcasting journalism at Limcook University, Mukono. You have read many issues about Uganda, abduction of Chiza Besigye. In fact, Colonel Dr. Chiza Besigye.
Is it an abduction or an arrest?
No, abduction.
Because I thought
when it is an arrest, you must have an arrest warrant or what, or you summon someone.
It depends on the crime or case that's being alleged on you. But it's like a murder, it's like a terrorism act, that's why.
Yeah, that is abduction. Because someone enter in a certain country, a neighboring country, without a permission, that is abduction.
No, you see, there is this instance that we're saying without permission. Now, don't you think we are behind the scenes? There are people behind the scenes that have clear information. Do you think there is accessibility whereby the government of Uganda gets access to enter into Kenya without permission from them?
Okay, let me continue as I have started. As I am saying, it is abduction. The way they abducted Dr. Chiza Besigye from Kenya, it is not constitutional, even in all Africa.
So when you say it's not constitutional, it's like they had to first wait him to come back to Uganda.
If they want to arrest him, they would have at least arrest him on Entebbe before going to Kenya.
Because somebody has a right to move from one country to another country.
Yes.
But don't you think there are laws in case somebody move from here to Uganda to Kenya, and that's why you're being alleged of starting war or terror in a country?
No. Do you know the way they arrested Jamiru Mkuru? Jamiru Mkuru was an ADF. He killed many people in Mikamba, where around there. He killed a lot of people. And they arrested him in Tanzania. The way they transferred him from Tanzania to Uganda, it was a process. And remember, Jamiru Mkuru is a real terrorist of ADF. And Besigye, we have been with Besigye here, contesting several times. A normal person like us.
Don't you think Dr. Chiza Besigye at his age now, because he's not coming back into the general elections, isn't it? Don't you think he needs was hiking or finding another plan how to put himself out of power besides an election? Could that be the reason?
if you would have to do that, this is it fifth time that Besigye wanted to contest, to compete with
But by
Museveni.
constitution, for now, he can't come back.
Why?
Because if you contest for more than 4 times,
Yes.
you are not supposed to come back for the 5th time if you've been failing continually.
It is written where?
In the
Which article?
That's Act 15.
Which article?
15. You
No. If you see they removed the age limit, what about the contesting?
contesting limit. Now, okay, let's come back to Dr. Chiza Besigye. We are an instance whereby a Ugandan general, because he's a general, moves out of a country to another country, because we have had a lot of clips. Him saying we need to remove this man and this man. Don't you think he became a threat to the government or the state?
No, this thing that they are doing is political. First of all, they said they captured Besigye, or they abducted Besigye in Kenya. They found him with a gun. You know, UPDF, wherever they see a gun, they say this is this gun is for Uganda. You see? So they said they found him with a gun in Kenya. Remember, that is the same person who passed at the airport, Uganda, who passed to airport in Kenya.
So don't we believe maybe had gone to Kenya to carry the guns from Kenya to Uganda?
From where? Do you see Kenya complaining about that?
No, because...
Is Kenya complaining about the guns?
Because now, Besigye now is an arrest to the state of Uganda.
For the information, this is not the first time arresting Besigye of terrorism.
So what should we expect?
On what?
From the government.
Now, the government, what is playing now is politics.
Now, let me ask you a question. Before you go to what should we expect, do you think Besigye politically is still a threat to the government?
Okay.
Because somebody is not going to stand as a presidential candidate, how does he become a threat? Don't you think Besigye has some issues of terror he was involved in?
Why do you think that he may have an issue of terror?
My reason being, because now Marwan, as I've said, is not coming as a contesting candidate 2026.
He is going to come.
He's not going to come.
Maybe if he say, because that is the only one tactic that they are playing. To put him on such a case of treason, because when you're on the case of treason, you can't contest.
Let me ask a question, Mr. Daniel. If Besigye comes today contesting for the presidential post of Uganda, do you think there are still chances of him winning an election whereby many times all opposition parties have stated it clearly that there is no way that somebody can win an election in Uganda?
There is no way
that somebody can win a presidential chair
by balloting paper. You know, there is a man whom was a fearing man in Africa called Gaddafi. Gaddafi is the one who advises Museveni, saying a piece of paper cannot take you away from leadership. A piece of paper. Now, the one who gave advice to Museveni, where is he now?
Okay. So
you see,
you want to say that Museveni now is afraid of the strength of Bikano Besigye?
Yeah, for him, he's saying, if you tie Besigye arms and legs without contesting, because Besigye is among of those people who fight in the war. He knows all tactics.
So you think Besigye has the support, the capacity to win an election?
By ballot, if we can.
Okay, okay, let's just be realistic. If it's about paper, do you think there is still a chance
if
that
it is,
Besigye has that influence?
If it is free and fair, and which cannot be, but if it is free and fair in Uganda, even Museveni lost the election last term.
Museveni in his speech said the new people saw like 1 million point something votes from.
Did he open the case?
He didn't, because now it's already okay. Let me give an example.
Like father, like son,
no,
like father.
He forgives the Bazukuru. It's like if somebody comes and they steal from you, but realize they have not hurt you, you still with a privilege, you may leave the case. Even NUP itself, it said NUP reached the what? NLM reached the votes, but they took the case to court and it was withdrawn.
The reason why they withdrawn, they saw that there will be no injustice. There will be no justice. That's why they withdraw the what? The case.
Now let's come back, Mr. Daniel. Don't you think the issue of Mr. BSJ coming back to contest for the presidential election, doesn't it weaken the opposition? Yet also Honorable Chagulanyi is coming, and even Matthias Mpuga is also coming to stand.
Oh, now you have brought Mpuga here. Now, Colonel Dr. Chiza Besigye, General Musa Mundu, even all other party leaders, they were in coalition of at least fronting one candidate.
Which is not possible, which can't be possible.
It can't.
It can't.
Take an example. Recently, I've seen all leaders gathered at the NUP headquarters.
They are looking for you call it electricity. They are looking for electricity.
Now, if there is electricity and you want electricity, you go where the electricity is.
Because I thought this could be an interest to Honorable Chagulanyi, whereby BSJ is not coming to contest as a presidential candidate. Because when Honorable BSJ comes to contest, it also reduces on the number of votes. Now let's have a point. If BSJ and Chagulanyi, they are to stand, who do you think can win the election?
Who and who?
BSJ and Robert Chagulanyi.
BSJ and Robert Chagulanyi. Let me first give you information. Recent Winnie Byanyima, the wife of to BSJ, he recently announced, because he's planning, if they resisted Dr. Chiza Besigye to contest because of those reasons and what, he wants to come on his. Now let me first finish. Now he recently announced that if possible, he can join and campaign and front one candidate to fight for that dictatorship of Uganda, you see. Now she is willing to join an organized party, and for now which is NUP.
Now that's where my query is, because when you say if Dr. Chiza Besigye is to be out of prison, is going to stand, yet he clearly knows, for now, Honorable Chagulanyi has some much support than he. Why don't you think this can be an NRM project of bringing confusion within the body?
Not NRM. In Uganda, if you don't have 50.1%, you cannot be declared as a winner.
And this is why I'm saying, because number one, Honorable Chagulanyi doesn't have that percentage. Number two, Dr. Chiza Besigye, if he also comes, he doesn't have that percentage. If Honorable Matthias Mpuga is also coming, he doesn't have that percentage. So don't you think the concept of these three individuals coming to contest at individual level is a system of still keeping Mr. Museveni to power?
No. What they are fighting for is to weaken the votes of President Museveni, because they know when he does not reach 50.1%, he cannot be declared a winner.
But do you think we can have a re-election in Uganda and it comes up that Museveni never raised the required number of votes?
Nothing impossible before God.
Okay, let's come at the concept of Dr. Chiza Besigye and Honorable Chagulanyi, because we are looking at an instance whereby these people now, if by any possible means, Honorable Besigye is to come and stand as a presidential candidate, and Honorable Chagulanyi is also coming to stand as a presidential candidate. I look at the central region and the northern region, that these are the major reasons that these two people are going to be sharing votes, and it's going to cause a complete decline to them. Because I know one thing as an individual, when you look at the NRM majority, or those people that are NRM, they will not run to BSJ because BSJ is standing. They will not run to any other candidate. But again, it's these new people that will divide themselves to go support another candidate. Because when Mpuga left NUP, he went with a bunch. You get?
Which bunch?
He went with a bunch of people.
Of how many?
So you mean Mpuga went alone?
Mpuga went with Obed Bwanika. You see, they went two of them.
No, look here. Mpuga, look at the value of Honorable Segilinya. That the number of people that were at the site of Mpuga were more than the foot soldiers.
Now, for the interest of people from Western, for them I want at least pick something, not only Ruzungu, kangendeko mu Luganda katono. Kati ekyokugamba nti Museveni singa Besigye contestinga ne NUP n'abalala ndegenda ku advantage ya Museveni okuyitawo bulungi. Ekisanja ekyagwa is 2021 Besigye yagamba Uganda tusobola kuwangula akalulu by ballot paper when there is that dictatorship.
So why are they still coming into the vote?
Now, not yet, because he's not nominated. Era n'agamba nti singa beekolamu omuntu omu basobola kubawo kye bakola. Ate wagambye nti Besigye omulundi guno gwokuna oba gwakutaano constitution eyo egamba temukkiriza. Kati njagala kukutegeeza kati Besigye agenda contestinga kati omulundi ogusooka wa kati bali mu PFF kyekyo ekibiina ekipya okiraba kati president current president wakyo
alabafa abalungi
currently
twagala okwongera okwebaza olw'obudde bwe butuwa etambula ffenna naye nga nakukyali mu kaseera kano nga tutulaninga puroguramu yaffe gyatwogere ku nsonga ya Kawempe North. Akaluke Kawempe kanga nnaku z'omwezi 13. Tutunulidde abantu Munalukoola